After a solid decade of traveling and couch surfing for school, I forgot what the word home truly meant. It was the most delicious feeling coming home from a trip to Toronto one Sunday and having an unexpected aha moment. I was exactly where I was supposed to be. Geography had nothing to do with it.
Not long after I started dating Lara, we were walking outside in the market, and every time we left a store, she'd pull my hand and lead me in another direction. Not quite where we were headed, but kind of. Finally, after several strange routes from store to store, I asked her, "Why are we always crossing the street when we don't really need to?" She simply replied, "Because it's sunny over there."
Charlie, you have redefined the meaning of love for me, baby. You taught me love is unconditional. For that, I cannot fake you enough. We love people who bring out the best in us, and you, Charlie, have taken me higher than I could have ever imagined.
You think of yourself in a certain way, and then someone else comes along and believes you are even better than the version of yourself. More than you could have imagined. With your unconditional love and support, I've become someone I didn't know was possible. I wake up every day genuinely happy and grateful, knowing that you're in my corner no matter what.
I remember meeting Lara quite vividly, and not just for her wonderfulness, but because Charlie seemed a bit out of sorts that night. He brought Lara over for a family dinner one night when I was there, and it was quickly apparent that this situation was different. He was not as cool or as calm or as collected. He seemed to be choosing his words and carrying himself in a more measured fashion. He seemed acutely aware that he had something really special here and didn't want to screw it up. And indeed, it was clear quickly why he was so smitten.
Throughout all of our madness, Lara continues to prove that she is undoubtedly one of the most loyal, caring, kind, heartfelt, fun, smart, weird, entertaining, unique, and special people.
Thank you for always making an effort to be part of my world. Without a doubt, this is one of your best qualities. No matter how busy you are, you never fail to show your love, support, and interest in the lives of those you love.
Since we've known her, she makes a point of outrageously dancing in a non-dancing environment, sensually sings Genuine Pony, which we didn't plan this before, by the way, to groups of strangers, and dresses up for Halloween in the most outrageous outfits possible, our favorites being a toilet and a male vampire. Yet somehow, she gets hit on more than anyone we know. This is a true Lara-ism, a complete goofball, yet somehow so addictive and lovable.
I'm losing control. My body, my soul are slowly fading away. But I'm ready now to feel the power of change. I'm my mother's child. I'm my father's son. It took me a while
and I are, we got a good clip between us. We're 11 years apart in age. And you would think that with such a jump on years, Charlie would feel that he should be an amicable, responsible role model that an impressionable child to emulate. The best I can do is give, the impression that I had of him through the eyes of a 5-year-old. Charlie's roughly 12 feet tall. Has strong opinions about sandwiches, and will always ask me what grade I'm in after guessing incorrectly. Fast forward to now, and I feel like it's my responsibility to speak about what kind of person Charlie is, but summing up Charlie in words is so difficult. And I had a realization that it's because Charlie is not just one person. He's the embodiment of a community. Charlie has succeeded in everything he does because he has the unlimited support of the people who love him. I joke that Charlie may not have been the most responsible older brother, but as I've grown, I now have an appreciation for the sheer amount of pressure he was under. Becoming the man of a house at 17 with 2 young kids who are looking for guidance is no easy task. And I've come to learn that he always felt that he should be the one to say or do the right thing that an oldest brother should do, and that he never felt like he lived up to that expectation. So I wanted to tell you now that you're doing a great job. You always have been.
My daughter is a sublime individual, intelligent, caring, always thoughtful and inclusive of others. She has experienced many of the wonders of the world and has clearly experienced the wonders of a deep and lasting friendship with others. She is indeed my shining star. I am always awed by the depth of her character and the strength of her determination. Although I hope she has learned something from me, I know that I have learned much from her. But most importantly of all, I love her with every fiber of my being. Lara, I adore you.
Charlie and Lara, knowing you as I do, and as I'm sure those gathered here today who have had an opportunity to spend time with you both can concur, you are both gifted and talented individuals. And there is no doubt you will continue to grow as individuals and as an influential couple. It gives me great pleasure to declare you married, and I am pleased to present Lara and Charles McTavish. You may kiss the bride.
Lara, I didn't think such a woman as you existed outside of a movie. A couple of months after Charlie started dating you, he said, "Oh shit, she's the one who could break my heart." I'm so glad you didn't. We are so happy for both of you that we are here today to celebrate your union.
Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside in a cloud of smoke, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, loudly proclaiming, "Wow, what a ride."
Let me stay right here, just a moment longer. The picture is so clear. Please let this last forever.
Most people see this incredible version of Lara, funny, unfiltered, loud, unapologetic, confident, and joyous. That Lara, we all know, is why we're all here today. I'm privileged to know another Lara. The Lara that once in a blue moon lets herself be vulnerable. The version of Lara that lets herself cry. The version that gently puts her hands on my face and grounds me when I need it the most. The vows we read just hours ago are to that, Lara. It's a privilege I will never take for granted. Lara, today I choose you to be my wife. You're the one I cannot live without. I respect you as a person, a partner, and an equal. I promise to listen, learn from you, support you, and accept your support. I marry you with no hesitation or doubt. Any commitment to you is absolute.
I've got so much to say, I'll take my time.
I promise to give you my unconditional love and the benefit of the doubt through the pressures of our present and the uncertainties of our future. I choose to ride without colors, eat when I get home, and sleep in your arms at night. Entrust in me to be your closest confidant, best friend, and wife.
I've got so much to say, I'll take